Look at that. I'm kind of one-shotting some of these guys. There we go. Alright, check over here. I'm not expecting, like, honestly, what I intend really is... Let me check the buy-sell prices later. Is there a Dalmatian puppy here? Okay, no. There's one in Wonderland. Yeah, I think I'll save the Dalmatians for later. What I'm just trying to do right now is, this is where it gets to the real grind part, where it's not just, okay, you gotta check these things off a list. These are the harder ones that take a while to get. It's so easy to fly over these things now. Alright, I need the one that's gonna boost my MP the most. Got Spellbinder, Lady Luck. Anything beyond that? Lady Luck I think is actually gonna be the best. So, I also want to equip the ability... Where are you? Alright, Ars Arcanum. It'll kinda, sorta... do a thing. There you are. Yeah, Ars Arcanum basically gives you another combo after you finish one. I'm having major nostalgia of just thinking back to when I, you know, first did Kingdom Hearts, and you know, I would spend a lot of time at Deep Jungle just because it's one that has like a significant amount of challenge, I'd say. Like, it's where the game really kind of starts to pick up in difficulty, while also kind of being one where if you don't understand the puzzles, and if you don't know how to get around the world, it can be really difficult. Like, this is, I feel like, the most vast world. It kind of has a similar problem to Halloween Town, I'd say, where you kind of get this confusing layout that can be hard to figure out at times. It's not like a straightforward run to this area, run to the next. But I still kind of like it, and just hearing the music just kind of takes me back, I guess. It's a good little nostalgia. We're not done with this world, though, thankfully. This world has its own little mini-game, which I think is, in itself, a very cool thing. Alright. Here we are. Oh, I need to change down Goofy's AI. Customize Donald. Alright. I'm going to give myself an ether. Okay. And I hope this works. There we go. Oh, thank you, Goofy. Alright, how many did we get? A potion, got another potion. We're actually getting money from this. High potion, high potion, high potion. Got Serenity Power, so we know this method works. That's 1 out of 7. Good job. We did it, team. Thankfully this isn't too challenging of a quest, I gotta say. The Mystery Goo, I think, is going to actually take the longest.
Fire!
Oh, look at the flower.
Fire! Fire!
I don't know if I've ever done that before.
Fire!
I feel like we get something if we get all of them. There's gotta be another somewhere. Do we just get to feel better about the pretty flowers? I guess we just feel good about pretty flowers then. Flower power. Guess we can name this episode that. And then we're already crossing into the... Okay, no. You guys, you need to go. Encounter Plus, I think, gets rid of the whole need to have your... you clear out the area. I might be wrong. Who knows? There we go.
Stop!
Thank you, my boy. Is there one down here? Oh, where the music continued? No, I was wrong. There we go. Up. Okay, yep. Seems like there's like a degree of randomness to where these guys spawn, but I don't know how much. Yeah, okay. There's one right here. That was 6, Sora, but no. Who am I getting one more time for fun's sake? Yeah, woohoo. That's awesome. Props to sliding down the banister. Who doesn't love that? Go, and then there's the big boy. Use another ether for good luck. The good thing is that he doesn't spawn away.
Wind! Stop! Power!
And we're just gonna Arcanum the crap out of this boy. Thank you, Goof. Goof. Come on, another Serenity Power. Got strength. A potion. No, oh, we were so close. Am I missing something? Alright, what do I need? The Pink Agracious. That's what he's called, the Pink Agracious. Alright, so, I guess nothing's guaranteed, just the higher hit we get. Already at the 20-minute mark. Here I was saying, oh yeah, it's gonna be an easy one. Guess I better be maximizing time. Doramo. I just had a thought. Like, the bosses in this game, Kingdom Hearts 2's bonus bosses are so ungodly tough. I haven't even 2 when we get to them. They scare me. We'll get to them eventually, but like, it's still a thing. There we go.
Stop.
Probably gonna be in the boat again. Ah, you consistent little romantic you. I think I commented on this before, and it's kind of hard to notice at first, but like, you can see from the treetop, that's not actually clouds, that's the ocean. And like, you know, there's like the seascape below. It's, I don't know. Like, it's hard to see with the way the graphics are set up, but like, there's a nice little attention to detail that Kingdom Hearts has. And I think that's one of my favorite qualities about 1, actually, was that they really paid attention to trying to make the world feel lived in, even if you couldn't interact with everything so much. Like, this feels like a place, like, there's so many like little nooks and crannies that didn't need to be here that exist, and it's something I feel like was missing in some of the later games. Not that I'm bashing them, per se.
Defense. Stop. Stop. Power.
Alright, I think locking onto the head was where I went wrong. I need to do that more. Thank you, Goof. I'm hoping. And hoping, thinking, I'm praying. We got a Serenity Power. There we go. Not too bad. How many do? That's 2, right? Yep, that's 2 out of 7. Oh, okay. Is there something else I could talk about? You're a professional streamer, wondering if he has stuff to talk about. Alright. I mean, I'm excited about Chain of Memories. You know? Like, it's coming. Like, once we get the Ultimate Keyblade, you know, I think things are going to be a lot smoother. The bonus bosses will go down in quick time, I think, with the exception of, like, 1 or 2. I think I'm actually going to do my homework for those and study up on, like, their combat mechanics and stuff. And I could be grinding right now, but I really don't want to. I'm trying to put together my thoughts on the whole thing. Clear you guys out so I can do something entertaining. Yeah, you know, it's like, I have fun fighting these guys. No point I should deny myself entertainment while doing this. People enjoy other people having fun. Yeah, the XP all helps out. There we go. Yeah, we're actually closing that gap to level 70. That's cool. Yeah, I suspect probably by the time we finish the game, unless I decide to go for level 99, I mean level 100, that we're just going to be probably going to be comfortably late 70s, maybe 80 if we're unlucky with drop rates and stuff. Well, actually, like, the thing is, we don't need to fight enemies to get our drops anymore, so that's the thing. Alright, I fought enough, guys. I sated my bloodlust. Heartlust. Get it? Heartlust? Heartlust? I thought it was funny. Yeah, I knew you guys were gonna be there. Every time I glide with Sora, I just think of, you know, the fly, Robin fly from Lego Batman movie. I haven't seen it, but just I like know that clip. Gosh. Oh hey, there's the boy.
Stop.
One thing I lament about my life is that I am a big fan of movies and, like, you know, the idea of them. I just don't ever have the time to see them. And, like, I lie and say, oh, it's because I like playing video games because I can be engaged and do stuff. And part of that is something why I kind of prefer video games over other, like, entertainment sometimes, because it can be more engaging and rewarding to accomplish something in a narrative on your own. But, like, I realize that's a lie. I'm just lazy and I always feel tired, and watching movies these days and just consuming media has become this... Okay, you guys ready for another rant? Yeah, this is gonna take a while. I hate the way media consumption has become. And I don't mean in, like, some, like, pretentious way, like, we don't connect enough. No, I mean in wherein it feels like homework to just do anything. Like, oh, hey, like, you want to watch something? Oh, hey, well, guess what? Because we live in the age of streaming, you better get ready for a bunch of people to tell you to have, like, already binge-watched everything. Like, and then, you know, like, if you don't watch it, oh no, why haven't you watched it? What are you doing with your life? It's like, oh, it's only been out for a week. Basically, part of this is me just complaining because I still haven't finished Stranger Things too. Like, it's weird that, like, enjoying movies and stuff... Oh, I could have climbed up here. I am a dummy! But, like, enjoying, like, certain media, it's like a chore and, like, a social obligation. Like, no one's ended their friendship with me over, like, not watching the show or stuff. But, like, a lot of the... I don't know. Like, I guess it might be, like, a hipster mentality, but, like, sometimes a lot of fun for watching a show kind of comes for me, like, for being, like, part of the few who... Like, when it's not a big deal to watch it. Like, I felt that with Stranger Things. When I watched it for the first time, I'm like, wow, this is a really cool original show. Like, I didn't grow up in the 80s, but, like, you know, my parents raised me on, like, that kind of 80s movie stuff, like Goonies and everything. So, you know, it was like a nice little return to that.
Defense. Stop. Take that.
Alright, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's like with that Stranger Things or, like, Rick and Morty, where it's kind of like, you know, there's, like, there's more to just enjoying a show than just enjoying a show. It's like, you have to really be in love with the show, and you have to be a part of everything that goes on, and I think I got, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high potions. That's not a thing with me. Like, it was just a cute little thing, but now it's like a gimmick. I'm selling out. Pretentious. Yeah, it's like I was saying, like, Stranger Things, or, like, Rick and Morty. Like, I used to love that show, and I still kind of do. It's really funny. But, like, oh my god. Like, anyone who watches the show or knows about it knows how, like, it became synonymous with, like, just toxic ideology. Well, not ideology, but sort of, kind of. The characters have toxic mindsets and stuff, and the fandom kind of celebrates that. But also just being bad and mean to people in general, like people yelling at poor employees for not having a sauce that hasn't been in production since the 1990s. Just to name an example and stuff. Like, you know, Rick and Morty went from like, oh, hey, you like Rick and Morty? Yeah, cool, so do I, to, oh, are you one of those fans? I don't know, it's a frustrating thing. And it's so vague. Like, I realize I'm being so vague in my observations and stuff, because it's like, I know what I mean. You don't, and I feel like I don't do a good enough job explaining myself. I don't know why. Hypothetical viewer.
Wind.
Like, I'm worried I'm actually gonna get, like, a community, or, like, you know, a viewership where I actually have to worry about what I say. Like, I don't even say anything all that bad, it's just, like... I'm just rambling.
Come on. Take that. Come on.
There we go. Really good in there. Alright, I think we need at least 50 to get a Serenity Power, so... I think that makes 4. Serenity Power... Yep, we got 4. Cool. So, I think I'm gonna actually call it, not here, right now, but after we get the Serenity Powers. Mystery Goo won't take too much time, but I feel like, I don't know, it could take a long time. And I've already been at this for almost 2 hours, and I've got last night's stuff to compress and edit, so it's going to take a while. And tomorrow's probably going to be an editing day, because I did not do all my homework, and did not... Because what my system has been is to stream the night before, wake up, get some breakfast and, you know, food and just, you know, kind of faff about the house. And then after that, like while I'm doing my, like, you know, morning, midday stuff, and I say morning when really it's like I get up at like what, 1, 2 o'clock lately. But like my early day stuff, and where are these guys? I can't find any of them. Oh, hey, here's one. Anyways, I do my early day stuff, and I have my videos. I download the streams straight from Twitch, and then after that, I basically take those files and I put them into Windows Movie Maker, which is a very old program and it's not even supported anymore. Like, it's getting no updates, and if I have any customer service problems, I'm kind of out of luck. But anyways, I put it into there, and then because the stream files are so big, it has to compress it into a usable stream format. Not format, but just like video format, so that way, I wonder if I could actually break this down. Oh, okay. Basically, I had to break it down into a smaller format so that way it can get processed in Windows Movie Maker. And I don't touch up videos at all. I might cut them into smaller clips and stuff. But that, you know, like, the compression takes, I'd say maybe, oh, he's right there. Like, the downloading takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes, 15 if it's a particularly long one. But then from there, I put it into Windows Movie Maker. That takes about, per clip, it could take like 20 minutes per video. And then I have to save the video, which in and of itself takes another 20-30 minutes, depending. Sometimes it takes 40. An hour, I think, on my longest one. And then I have to upload that to YouTube, and that takes about another 30 minutes. So it's a time process. And then usually when all that is done, it's night, my family is asleep, and I start to record the next stream. And it's been like that my entire winter break, so... And I like it. I feel super productive after an hour or two video games after this, just so that way it doesn't feel like all I'm doing is gaming for work. I think we got Serenity Power from that. I hope so. 5, okay, cool. We're making good time, I'd say. Yeah, this last part's gonna be longer. So yeah, I basically I'm talking about the process I go through just so I can kind of explain like what goes into making these, because it's considerably low effort. Honestly, I'm sure it'd be a lot better if I had better equipment, and that's on me. Well, not really, because I do this for a hobby, so, you know, this isn't professional level content. But what I mean is that I'm just waiting on loading screens most of the time. Like, that is the considerable bulk of editing. And so, like, when I complain about editing, it sounds like, you know, I'm an editor, I am doing a hard job, because anyone who does anything involving, like, video knows editing is a hard job. And that's kind of why I don't really edit. I just kind of cut my videos apart, and even then that takes a while. Like, anyone who knows how to edit a video is really talented, and, well, I don't know if talent is the right word. They're very skilled. You know, they've taken the time to hone a skill that no one, I think, really enjoys doing, but it's very necessary. And, you know, I don't think they always get the credit that they deserve. Which is actually, you know, like another conversation point, I guess. I don't like calling people talented sometimes. Because, you know, talent, at least to me, seems like it's innate. Like, it's something that's a part of you that kind of just comes natural. Like, I prefer, you know, saying skill. And, you know, it's kind of like, I guess it's semantics, you know, it's just the way we talk and use language. And I don't think people imply, oh yeah, you're just naturally good at something. But, like, you know, I guess it comes from, like, performing and stuff, where, personally, I don't like the idea of people thinking I'm talented, because, at least from my perspective, I'm not. Like, as an actor, when I started, I sucked. And I don't mean that to be, like, self-deprecating, because I've gotten better, and I see, like, there is some skill to how I am. But, like, I feel all of that has come from just training, and I don't like saying hard work because I feel like, you know, I could always work harder. But, like, it's come from that. Like, I think there's definitely a lot of, there's a lot that goes into it. Like, I've had some really fantastic teachers and everything. So, like, and, you know, I've worked for where I am. And, like, when someone tells me I'm talented, I don't think, oh my god, no, I'm not talented, how could you say that? Like, you know, of course, I take it as a compliment. But it kind of comes to this point where I'm like, I want to say, thank you, but this isn't talent. This is, you know, years of trying and failing. So, and, like, you know, I'm not to say don't tell people they're talented, you know? People love to be complimented on their work. But I think, you know, maybe, at least for me, what I try to do is I try to acknowledge that I see that people are working hard, and that's what's really being shown. Like, a dedication, a work ethic. Like, I think acknowledging that means more than just saying you're talented. But, you know, a compliment's a compliment. I'm not saying, you know, don't be positive, don't let people know that you think they're really good at what they do. But, you know, maybe it's just like another perspective to consider. You know, don't let me tell you what to do or how to think. Hopefully this is the last one. Sliding down banisters, I love it. I hope they keep things like that in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because Sora's gonna be 16 years old in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, that's like one of the crazy things for me, is that like, you know, it's been 13 years for us since Kingdom Hearts 2 when Sora was 15. Kingdom Hearts 3, he's going to be 16 still. And I think that's significant, you know? Because one of the themes, I think, of Kingdom Hearts is that, you know, the idea of, like, you know, children being the keepers of light. Like, the story, like, its foundation was laid in, this game here. The story, Kairi's grandma told her. This idea that, you know, it was the children who kept the light around when darkness consumed everything. I think that's significant, and I think the idea to keep Sora a young character probably, you know, has something to do with that. So it's going to be interesting to see that, but it's just like, I hope they let Sora still be a child somewhat, you know? Got a Serenity Power. We got 2 Serenity Powers! Awesome. And we're at 8,000 gil, so actually, we got kind of lucky here. I don't know if we needed that extra one, and I don't know if we can even sell it, but it's cool to have. It's always cool to get a little extra. Alright, so I'm gonna save the game quick since we haven't saved since Guillotine Gate, and that is a while away. Yeah, did not want to have to go through all that process again. Nope. Yeah, like, it'd be cool if, like, they let Sora just be a kid. Like, there's some moments in 2 that really show he's still just a 15-year-old boy and stuff, and I don't know. Like, the thing I like about Sora is that because he doesn't really age, or he hasn't aged in a couple years, it's like, you know, this is a connection to our childhood for a lot of us, you know? And it's like even if Sora's voiced by a 30-year-old Haley Joel Osment, like, if Sora's still young, I think it gives us license to be young and enjoy it. Like, when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, you're gonna see a lot of people on the internet basically acting like children. Like, I am probably, when the game comes out and when I start recording it, I'm gonna cry a lot. You know, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. But it's like, it's this really cool thing where, because this has been around for so long and we've been waiting for it for so long, we have this connection to when we were young and we were excited about the next game coming out. This discovery and sense of wonder when we were kids. We're simultaneously feeling that while still being our adult selves and all those life experiences we've had since then. It's like this weird moment where we are simultaneously in the now, but also get to kind of be in the past a little bit. I don't know. Kind of sounds a little pretentious, but I don't know. It's a cool way to experience things, and that's why I like video games, because you get to experience things you normally wouldn't get to. And I don't know. I think this is a cool place to end the stream tonight. So, I am Doug. Thank you for watching. I'm proud of you, and I am happy you're here. So take care of yourself, okay? Have a good one. Bye.